Howdy y'all, Cam here from Expanded Perspectives, and this is what I talked about just the other day on the show. We are going to start doing more videos. We're going to try to start feeding this monster more now here on YouTube. So, what better way to kick it off with something that we get emailed about often. We get messages and emails and people reaching out to us all the time, and they always want to know what books we suggest to read, or what's our favorite books. So, what I decided to do was, instead of make out a whole list, and that list changes, of course, as other books come out, but instead of make out a whole list, we decided to start doing like a book review. We would come on and talk about our favorite books, and the ones that mean something to us, and the ones we love to read and research from, and that's where this video is going to take off. So, I'm going to kick this whole thing off with a book, quite possibly my two favorites, that probably changed my way of thinking about ancient history more than any book. Definitely more than any book I had read up until that point. The book I'm talking about is this one, Fingerprints of the Gods. It's written by Hancock. I believe it came out in 94, 95, somewhere around in there. I'm going to date myself. It's about the time I graduated high school. This book covers so much. If you're not familiar with ancient history, but you kind of want to get involved, I suggest getting this one, reading this one, first and foremost over any of the other books. Graham does a great job of laying out things like the precession of the equinox. He also talks about different myths from around the world, how they tie in together. He also talks about ancient maps, like we've covered the Piri Reis map. He discusses that in here, things from ancient Egypt, things from South America. He covers a whole lot of stuff that ties into the ancient tales of what he calls as we're a species with amnesia. How we don't realize that we had possibly another vast civilization prior to this, and then it was destroyed. And he kind of lays down that theory in this book. Now, this is back before Göbekli Tepe was discovered. Well, it was discovered. They just hadn't really started knowing what they know about it because they started around 95. So this book was published prior to that. So this book comes out. It's been out, 20 years. Then last year, Graham came out with this. And for those of you that are interested in this, this is Magicians of the Gods. This is his follow-up. Now, he's written a ton of other books, but this is his follow-up to Fingerprints of the Gods. This is just now available in paperback on Amazon now. You only could always get it in hardback. It's a hardback version when it first came out. Well, now in America, you can get them in paperbacks. You go to Amazon and get them now. If you're familiar with Graham's work and you haven't read this, and you're also familiar with a fellow named Randall Carlson's work, that's kind of what they get into in here. They start talking about why these monuments were deliberately buried. They start talking about more of the asteroidal impacts that him and Randall have worked on, and that all of Randall's work points to the fact of a massive cataclysm and how that ties into ancient history. This book covers a lot of that. What North America and the rest of the world looked like under ice sheets, and how things so much have changed. He starts pointing out the stuff that we know now, almost in a way of kind of validating the things that he got when he came up with this book. So, this is a pair. If you know someone you're trying to give a gift, I'm not getting any money from this. I'm just telling y'all. If you're getting a birthday gift coming up, if you want to really have some fun and really delve deep, buy both these books. Read this one first, read this one second, of course. If you can only buy one book, buy this one first. Get into this first as far as knowledge-wise. You're going to want to lay the groundwork. This kind of lays the foundation on what he built on top of this book. These are a couple of my favorite books on ancient history. I love these. I've gone back and read them several times. So, with all that being said, thank y'all so much for being on this channel. Thank y'all so much for supporting the podcast. We've had a wonderful time doing it. We don't foresee any reason to stop in the near future. It continues to grow with y'all's support. If you're just now seeing this and you're not a member, please hit the like button. Throw me a thumbs up. Let me know you liked this. Also, subscribe to the channel. We're going to grow it up. We're going to start doing some more stuff. We've got some more interviews coming up that are going to be only on YouTube. This is only place you're going to find this. It's going to be the only place you find the interviews we're going to do. A lot of things are coming up in 2017 for the channel. And if you haven't already, please go and check out the podcast, Expanded Perspectives. Thank y'all so much for putting up with us for this long. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll jump back in pretty soon with another book review. Thanks, guys.